And we are live. Poppasteves here. Setting up the chat. Back in the world. And it's day, what day is it? Day 530. I have been in this world for 530 days. Done quite a bit. This is where it all began. This is my spawn. Placed my bed exactly where I spawned in when I first came to this world. Did your basic Minecraft stuff. Did some digging. Got lots of stone and branched out. I picked this sea because it's right here by a large body of water, allowing me to build and construct this area. 530 days of work, holy. Yeah, that's where we are. Started out with my basic farms, and then I built up some spruce. I did explore a little bit. I had to get some spruce, and I also had to get some villagers involved. Things have progressed very well. I've put all my farms right tight together. Built myself a massive iron farm. There's 100 villagers in here. And giving me all kinds of good trades. Right beside it, mob farm, creeper farm, iron farm, and gold farm. A few of the necessities, pumpkins and melons and stone. I built all these systems, got all these farms. Now I have all these resources. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My last video, there was a lot of chaos. Because I got the old creeper farm right on top of the iron farm. They both share the same kill chamber. So yeah, so you get creepers too. Spiders drop in. I messed up. This is one of those multi-layer, multi-level. I did a whole video on it. But one of my layers, I didn't put trapdoors on the ceiling. So I also get other mobs in there. And I don't know, like I like the creepers really don't take much to take out. Like, they don't last long. I didn't think he'd have actually enough time to get angry and blow up, but apparently he did. See, iron golems and creepers, they don't bother with each other, so it's not a problem using them as a shared kill chamber. Now, as you can see, you get a lot of iron, gunpowder. Pull off. We can get up to 10 iron golems all at the same time. I put together a system. I'm utilizing these copper golem guys. Right, guys? And they're constantly pulling the items out. All the drops from the iron farm and creeper farm and other items come into our copper chest, and our pretty cool little copper golem guys here will run around and automatically sort things out. Holy cow, we're starting to get a lot of string. How do I get string? I get it from cats, and I guess spiders too. Okay, may have to make some adjustments here to our system. Oh, this is going well. So I'm getting a lot of surplus. I get a lot of iron into the system. What I've done is created a way to leave some of the iron ingots in that chest, and any surplus allow it to flow through. The copper golems there, they need to always maintain having something in the chest to know where to sort it. So I got a minecart. It's full of iron. I'm waiting for this hopper to gather more iron before it puts out a signal strength to power that minecart to go off and distribute iron. This is my first stage. This system, I suppose it may look complicated, maybe even awkward, but I don't know, it looks pretty cool. It takes bamboo, converts them to blocks. Then we take the blocks, convert it to planks. Then we take the planks, convert them to chests. So we come down here into the system. We can see we have chests. Now, the rest of these droppers have nothing in them. Until that minecart gets sent off. Well, I think this has to get all the way up to like 46. Then the minecart will go off. Supply it with iron. And from there, we push them through a crafter, and I'm making hoppers. I use a lot of hoppers. Need a lot of hoppers. So the first farm I built is for the hoppers. Okay. Also, I want a whole pile of rails. So want to make a rail line that just travels off through a forest or through a build or through, or maybe even a rail line like to the Nether Fortress or to the Stronghold. Just instead of flying. It's kind of nice to sit back on the tracks and let the cart take you where you want to go. So I also am doing iron blocks just by letting the minecart run over 9 hoppers that feed the crafter, and when the crafter's full, it'll produce an iron block. I think I might change this to railings to get so that I can get more railings and stuff, because I really don't need iron blocks. Don't want iron blocks. Now this is a new edition. Up here. Should also see, I'm working on a system to deal with the surplus of gunpowder. And we're getting a lot of gunpowder. Yeah, we're almost full. So I do have to come up with a system to consume the gunpowder, which I'm thinking rockets would be the main thing that I'll need for my gunpowder, but I also would like to make TNT every once in a while. So it would be nice to store half of the gunpowder for our TNT purposes. Okay, that's as far as I got with the iron. And I have other ideas that I think I would like to try, but I don't know. I'd like to make a machine that automatically builds the piston. So I could just go over there and push a button or say, I want 64 pistons, please. Yeah, something. The next stage I did was the gold farm, which is really hard to see from down here. But where the gold farm is, I used to feed into that chest up there. Yeah, I diverted the drops to come into this chest. And these guys get a little crazy on me because they don't get worked much. But if I go up there, let's do that. Let's fire up the old gold farm and see our copper golems in action. Does everything still work? Of course it does. That's why we built it. You guys, I still gotta come up with something for you guys. But my cool little gold farm, which is now basically an XP grinder. So if you need a whole bunch of XP, you could just come around here and fill up and get to your level 30s or whatever levels you need to get whatever enchantments or whatever you're doing that you need XP for. That my gold farm is now just up here. XP. All the drops are now picked up and diverted. Bouncing around. Look at all you guys. These gold farms are like way overpowered. Like you do not have to run them long. In fact, you shouldn't run it long. You will burn out your system. Not really burn out your system, but boy, it'll cause lag. So, it's the gold farm. No longer fills this chest. Stuff is always there. Now all of the drops are diverted into this area, which kind of looks impressive actually. Yeah, I like it. Where our little copper golem buddies will grab this stuff and start distributing it. Now one thing I did was put these two, actually 4 chests. The first one has swords, and this one has rotten flesh. So we get a lot of swords and rotten flesh. And then on the other side, I put rotten flesh and swords, and spears also. And they always seem to go, I used to think they'd only go right, but no, they always go to the closest chest to them, or I don't know what they're doing, but by putting those items, chances are that's what they're going to get out of the chest, real close to them, makes them work a lot faster. Yeah, you guys are already done, right? Yes, they are. Okay, so now I got rotten flesh and swords and spears sorted out. Over here I'm putting all the little nuggets, and over here we got our ingots. We have one final chest where I put like garbage, like if you ever got one of those wandering trader guys and dropped his lead or what have you, or whatever, got into the farm, you could get, also because we're over water, you could get drowns. So whatever kind of extra garbage that might get dropped, you just put it in that far chest, and then whenever it happens, the little copper golem buddies will know what to do with it. Okay. One thing I did do, because we get a lot of rotten flesh, I took and put item elevators in it, up to a hopper line, brought it over so all the rotten flesh ends up here, or at least, yeah, surplus will end up here, where I can easily sell it to all my cleric buddies in the iron farm. Alright. So all these resources are here. Currently what I've been doing is filling this chest up with the swords, throwing a bucket of lava in there, and cooking all the swords and everything. That's not going to cut it. I got to come up with something better. So far, what I've done, I've separated the rotten flesh, and I got it shipped off to where we need it. Here is where the swords come. They drop into here. They travel over to here. And the swords from this far side, because there's 2 chests that collect swords, drop into this here, and yeah, this gets full of swords. And yeah, I already got a lot of swords, eh? Yep. Okay, so now the task before me is to deal with these swords. And the plan is we're going to take some of these bamboo, feed a little smelter line, and smelt all them swords and spears. I probably should like fix my iron farm. But you know, yeah, I also had the idea that I should contain them and let them duke it out. And no, it might be fun to watch. If like a skeleton gets in there, or a witch or what have you, and the iron golem will start trying to fight him. So that actually might be kind of an idea to deal with. Okay, but that's off track. What I'm trying to come up with here is a way to take my bamboo from here, ship it over here, fill a whole bunch of furnaces with bamboo, and I need a lot of it to run the smelter properly. But I think we're in good shape. I've made the bamboo fires really large, but currently I've got it, I'm only using like the first 3 sections, I think. The other sections have been turned off. I've cut the redstone line, so they're not getting signaled. I can break this hopper line underneath and divert the bamboo over to where it could fuel a smelting system. Alright. So this is the line right here. I should get a furnace or two. This actually has to go into the top of the furnace. Oh. Correct. But no. No. This needs to go into a minecart that transports the swords so that it'll deposit a single sword in each of the furnaces. We'll have an array of furnaces out there to make this all happen. Yeah, I think that's the... Okay, so how am I going to do this? How am I going to set up a system? I need some riggings. I haven't really thought this through. What am I going to do? Have any idea? I suppose normally you'd have a plan, but that's no fun. I think we should just wing it. What do I got? I got a whole bunch of these chests because I had a ton of bamboo feeding that one crafter setup. Oh, look at that, I picked up some gold. And all that bamboo feeding that, and I had a lot. I had a surplus of chests. Yeah, I got a whole lot of chests. Holy kale. Oh man, even more. Anyways, we need to build a system that will put that there. Allow the minecart to allow my minecart to fill up with swords. Now, shouldn't I use minecart with a chest? Does that make a difference? Right, if I take minecart with a chest, rotten flesh. Do I have iron over here? course I do. I'm gonna unload wood. I don't need another 64s. Spruce planks I don't need. Dark oak logs I don't need. The strip I don't need. Okay. Need iron. Need a minecart. And I'm gonna make a minecart with a chest. Yeah, because I think it will pick up. Okay, I am totally winging this. I have not tried anything. This is animal cruelty, if you ask me. I don't know how Mojang can get away with it. Oh yeah, I do take my nuggets and I turn them into ingots. And then I fill the chests. Yeah, okay, let's go here. So there's the hopper line. I gotta come here. I actually like to have a chest here. Yeah, I could do that. So it's kind of like a buffer, like there's always going to be a ton of, well, I didn't bring any today. Dumbass. Okay. That's alright. So I want is a powered rail right here. Right there, and then I'm going to put a hopper on top of that power rail. Just like so. And then I still gotta go get some chests. I'm gonna put a double chest right there, so that hopper will feed the double chest, and this hopper will unload the double chest. At the back of this, we'll put block. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to get into this. I kind of think I want to go the other way. Yeah. So here I go, thinking out loud again. This is going to go. I'm going to put the block here this time. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I do this? Yeah, I don't see why not. 5. And then this work? I don't know. Hey, first creepers. Okay. So I'm putting a detector rail here. I'm going to put rail into there. trying to extend this a little bit, but not like that. It's getting late again. Holy cow. I don't know how well I've spawn-proof stuff, so I best play it safe. Okay, so I'm trying to build, currently trying to build a loader for the minecart, so the minecart will stop here and get fully loaded of whatever's available. I did bring redstone, but I did not bring any sort of comparator or yeah, that would just be important. I'm just going to do this for experimental purposes. Just run that there. Okay, I need some stuff. I didn't bring enough stuff. I didn't believe it. I hope I have stuff. That'll be embarrassing. Yeah, watch me build this. What do I have? I don't have what I want. Oh no. I already have comparators, redstone repeaters. Oh, you know what? I actually have everything I need. I'm tired, I guess. I'm gonna put it down to that. Okay. So the whole idea here is I'm going to make a pulse extender. Pulse extender, super simple. This and then this and this and this. Comparators. These ones go in that direction. These ones come in the other direction. You do need to put these together, and then a repeater. There. So I don't need that block. Well, I'm hoping this delay is going to be enough. Oh, you know what I have to do is put a inverter and make a redstone torch. Let's see why, except I don't have sticks. If I had a stick, I could make a redstone torch. Yeah, I have to invert the signal. Redstone torch there, and then yeah. I need a torch. I need a stick. I'm producing sticks up here. Oh my goodness of all the things. Okay, while I'm here I should grab a double chest and a stick, because I don't have a single stick with me to make a redstone torch. Why don't I just take some redstone torches with sticks? Okay. That and my double chest. Yeah, I only need actually 2. Oh, already had two. There we go. Carry on. Let's get her done. So what I'm trying to do is get a system so that the minecart will stop at that location and fill up with swords. If I put 10 furnaces in a line, and I want the minecart to go over, I want it to fill them all. Not exactly sure how many. So the minecart will go. When it comes over this, it'll send a signal. And this riggins will delay the signal so it'll stay on longer. The repeater sends power through the block, turning off that torch, which will turn this off, unpower the rail, and the minecart should sit here. Okay, so let's throw our minecart down and let's see if it actually works before we put the chest on here. So that works. Buddy. There we go. So it stops and then it goes. Is that long enough? Let's see. Okay, we have our double chest. So I can put my chest there. Yes, I can. So like all the swords are now filling into here, I'm sure. Now if I put a second chest here, now all the swords are going to fill into here. That was pretty quick. Now what I want to know, see, this is empty, but it's full chest. Will this go there? Pick up how many? Come here, and I have how many? Ooh, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12. Is that consistent? So I get 12. So I just make a little smelter that's only got 6 furnaces. This can go up there, fill it, and or do I put another layer of delay? Now you know what? I think this is going to work just fine. If it'll pick up, yeah, if it'll pick up 12, so I can just do a nice little furnace array of 6. It sounds like a plan. I think I'd like to make it up higher though. So I'm gonna have the bamboo flowing right from there around. So I should put the furnaces up there. Yeah, I think that's the best, I bet. Best idea, my best idea I've ever had. If there was an idea to have, that was the best one. I don't have enough stone to do such thing. Or rails. Anybody know where I can get rails? Or hoppers. Might have enough hoppers. Okay, so I want the hopper to stay longer, or do I? Yeah, does bamboo load faster? I wonder, I should try that. Which I have some bamboo. Yeah, I bet you it would be just fine. My thinking is to use a minecart to bring the items around, bring the bamboo around. And each time it just fills in a couple, goes back, gets some, comes back, fill in. As long as I have, as long as I'm picking up enough that it covers them all. Let's just stop thinking and start building. One thing that is always true: there is no rules. There's no wrong way to do this. That's the beauty of Minecraft. Okay, let's grab some building blocks because I'm going to need those. And see what we can come up with as far as where the tracks would go. All right. Let's get up here and check out the which how many banks I'm actually using for the wow, 2. I'm using 2 banks of bamboo for the furnaces. That actually surprises me. I thought I did more than that, but yes, not. Okay, cool. So that means I'm only using the first 3, so these last banks are all free for me to use for the smelter. Uh-oh, forget where I got up here. Okay. So these are the hopper lines. So that's the first group, and that's the second group. Yeah, so I'm going to break the old hopper line right here and start diverting all this bamboo. And that away. But I think I'm going to use a minecart just because I want to. Hello. Let me read. I don't pay enough attention to the chat. I'm sorry. The gold farm off? No, I see. I just turned portals on to get XP, and the gold drops filter down below, and get sorted by my copper golem guys. Okay, so I'm trying right now. It's probably too close. Right now, I'm going to do a crazy minecart smelter system. So now all the bamboo that was over there will now come down this aisle and head out this way now. Perfect. I should throw some torches down because I forget and things get scary and stuff. Eventually break all this. So if I do this, same thing. Gold. I forget how many blocks I did. How many non-powered rails before the detector rail. I think I'd pay attention to that kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that feel right? 7. I'm not sure, but I only got 5 rails. Is that an almond? 3, 4, 5, and then put the detector. Is that what I did? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing, except this time this minecart's going to be picking up bamboo. Ouch. Rails. I do have the crazy notion of trying to build a rail line. A very long rail line. I suppose a lot of you would think one should use scaffolding. Do this kind of stuff. I never used scaffolding. Ever. Started playing long before scaffolding was ever a thing. Okay, did I do this right? We're not sure. We are never sure. Poppasteves. At best, we're winging it. Do the same thing. Comparator. I could try to explain why this works, but I'd probably just mess it up, so just trust me. Alright, I think I did it right. Holy cow. Repeater and a block. Yeah. I just threw a repeat, lost a repeater. It's okay, I'm rich. Redstone torch. Where's my torch? So, exact same thing I did before. Detector rail sends a signal, goes to the pulse extender, which will turn off this torch, which will stop powering that cart. So I don't have a cart with me, do I? No, of course I don't. Oh my goodness, why do I do such things? It's getting night again. Is it already getting night? How many days? It's been 11 days already? No. That's coordinates. It's only been 4 days. Get some sleep. Craft a minecart. I did not bring any spare chests with me. Going to need 3, I believe. That leaves me a double chest that I can set up. Yeah. Do. Okay, now I got this end of the system going. Sort of. Don't know how well it works. We're gonna find out. I do love that about this game, that you develop systems, you put things together. Yeah, it does. I constantly get zombie piglins. Depends if the portal, when I flip the switch, if the portal's on or off. If the water's not dispensing, then the portal stays on, and yeah, I do get random. But they're not so bad, because you can leave the area and they'll go away. Okay, what the heck am I doing here? I want to throw down the minecart just to see this thing work before I start heading. Okay, that's just going to shoot it back. minecart. Come on, minecart, go. Should pause. And then go. So, if we take this, so I don't know if that's having the chest, a hopper chest, or hopper, or a minecart with a chest, or a minecart with a hopper. What would be better? I don't know. Okay, so the other thing, very important thing I'm kind of missing here, is how this one has a clock. These ones do not. There's no clock harvesting our bamboo. So, do I want to use the same clock? Or do I want to use a faster clock? See, it depends on how much it... I guess the easiest thing to do, use the same clock. Let's see how it performs. Yeah, I've done that with my game, where I have left that zombified piglin, that gold farm, these things. Yeah, right now they'll still spawn in piglins. Okay, I'm just going to do the easy way thing here and put the redstone back in. So now these farms will start harvesting, but this bamboo will get shipped off over to that area. And the other thing I could do would be to speed up the clock. Can I get into this thing? No, I can't. Not from here. There we go. Yeah, if I took out some items, it would be faster. Can I make that jump? No? Good thing I got armor. So, I am so curious to know how much bamboo I'm going to get. Oh, not here, you silly boy. Probably get lost in this game. Right, I'm going to go over here. So, basically waiting on... Oh, bamboo's been harvested. Bamboo should be heading here. You know, it's funny, I have always dealt with bamboo. I have always had a ton of bamboo. I've always had a ton of... How come I'm not getting any bamboo here? It's going here. Why doesn't it go? Oh, because it's being powered by this block. I didn't think of that. Yeah. Okay, so what's the solution? Simply drop it down, because it's actually, this is the one that's powered because of that block. Right, if I was to drop everything down a block. How unfortunate. I gotta watch where all my stuff's falling. And I have all these farms with all these crafters. I don't want to have random blocks falling into their hopper lines. Almost fell. That would be embarrassing. No, probably not. It'd be the first time. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put this like this. Yeah, just stop rolling around, you bugger. Let's pick up my stuff. Oh, I never checked to see how much bamboo I got. 9. Oh, I think I need a better loader, or maybe, oh, I probably didn't have any there because the hopper was locked. Don't worry about that. Oh, you know, sometimes I'm just not. Yeah, I gotta drop it. Right, I was gonna put a chest here, but I'm gonna put the line here. So this is where my power rail is gonna go. Right, does that make sense? And I think I went with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the detector rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to put a block here so the cart don't off into the water. Do I have to do this? Can I make this just... Right. That's there. And what if I do... Can I do this? And not have to remake that whole circuit? That can be like so. I think so. It's getting late again. I'm out here playing in the dark. And that like so. Okay. Now I just need a hopper on this power rail here. And then, oh, I don't want that there. Oh, look, goodbye, bamboo. And throw a double chest up here. There, and there. Gives me kind of a buffer. Right. Shame I threw all that bamboo away, hey? Oh, it's there. Okay, that's 51. So like the minecart See, the minecart's only going to drop off 6. Like, it doesn't have to delay that long at all. There's the old minecart. So, how many did it actually pick up? 8. And that's not because I just jumped off again. Should pay attention to where I'm walking. I guess that's because it must be bedtime. I should stop falling off. Hey, I wonder I can remember how to get back. All what I was thinking. I thought this would be a lot more than 8 bits of flippin' bamboo in here. That don't seem right. Which bamboo would say I got a ton of bamboo. So no, I gotta need a different loader. This is not cutting it. I was hoping this would be. You would think more than 8, or is that because it's a hopper with a cart? 18, that time we got 10. I would ideally at least 12. I would like 12 sticks of bamboo. So does I don't need the chest. So I should make a hopper minecart. Can I make a hopper minecart here? No, I need a crafting table. Of course I do. So let's do that. Does a hopper minecart load faster than a hopper chest? I don't know. I'm going to find out. Crafting table. Make me a minecart. Thank you. Now make me a hopper minecart. Thank you. Let's go back and see. So I think I want to use the hopper chest for the swords, because the swords are like they take up a single spot. I don't know. Like I said, I'm winging it. I like trying stuff and seeing how it rolls. Okay, hopper minecart. You got a hopper chest in you. Let's get that out. Let's see how much bamboo you get. Would you please go? I mean, I can't get this thing to go. Okay, how's this work? 49. That's plenty. That's way more than I actually need. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Now, this is my minecart that can go around here. How far do we want to go? This is where the way over there. Okay. I'm gonna, in true fashion, Poppasteves, I'm going to just guess. I figure having a minecart traveling out here would be sufficient. Or probably way more than I ever need. So I still want to bring up a yeah, I should have lots of room here. I want to do my gunpowder and deal with my rockets and such in this area. So over here, it's going to smelt all my gold. That's the whole idea. I'm going to bring in this bamboo line, fill in a whole bunch of hoppers that feed a furnace. Right, so I'm just going to, again, I'm just winging it. I don't know where it's going to land, where it's going to feed. It's going to go like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now all I need is a bunch of furnaces to line up, hoppers in the back of them, run my minecart over the hoppers and back again, so it'll require 12, but I do have, but the swords won't fill it. I could extend that. Let's go at least 8. This is how you engineer something. Just wing it. Just get an idea in your head and just go for it. Okay, because as usual, I totally forgot to bring stuff. And I don't know how to get around. Furnaces. Need cobble. Actually have cobble. No idea. Do I have cobble? No, of course not. Why would I have cobblestone? Okay. I don't need a lot of cobblestone. I just gotta build some furnaces. How many furnaces? 8 furnaces. Just got 8 cooking all at the same time. With lots of bamboo, fuel in the furnace. Though it's not a great fuel for cooking. And then, but if you got a whole lot of it. Bamboo is sufficient and easy to get. Yay. If I time this just right, I can slide back and forth and insta-mine. Takes a little practice though. Okay, I bet you that's enough. A stack, 2 stacks. 2 stacks of cobblestone will make me way more furnaces than I ever needed. Crafting table. Should use blast furnaces, but I don't want to mess up my I don't want to mess up my iron farm and villagers and having other professions hanging out. I just yeah, see, these guys will still spawn in, eh? Best eat. Just because the portals are on, I still get tons of these guys, but I don't, not like I have to be here. That's the other thing about these farms. Currently they're like running great, producing all kinds, but it's because I'm here, I'm building stuff. It's not going to be like this all the time. Once I get this all built up and developed into the big happy one-stop shop, I'm going to start exploring and move on. Just have this come back when I need resources. Does kind of look cool. I kind of like it. Okay, let's get back. I should really quit doing it like this. I'm gonna have so many different paths all over the place. That's where scaffolding would come in handy. 100% agree with you. Oh, see what I just did? I just fell off. Some people maybe shouldn't play Minecraft. Game could be dangerous. No, that's not true. Everybody should play Minecraft. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 furnaces. Where do I gotta go? Yeah, let's get rid of this. I want to break something I need. Okay. Array of furnaces. Well, you're not really going to see them, but that's alright. Don't really need to see furnaces. I totally enjoyed playing Skyblock recently. I did enjoy the challenge of it all, and trying to figure out things when you just, you don't have anything. That. I also like the. I forgot. I am so dumb. I am so dumb. I totally like Minecraft and all its versions, and so my plan is to fill this whole thing in with hoppers. Just like so. My cart will come in this direction a little bit. So, actually no. Take a redstone torch. That there. And that there. And the gold. And powered rails. I don't have to do anything fancy at this end. And I'll run the lines like so. So the minecart will come along here, hit this block, and then go back again. And each time it goes by, it will drop off bamboo into the hopper line. And eventually, these hoppers are going to get full. And then everything will cook nicely. If the hoppers aren't full though, then you end up running out of bamboo. It's not the perfect system. It's just cheap and easy. Okay, I need more bloody hoppers. How many? I should have done the math. But I most definitely did not do the math. How can I get up there easy? I can't. This place is getting a little busy. But no chaos. I would really like to thank the Minecraft gods for, should check. Yeah, thanking the Minecraft gods for not blowing up my iron farm. Scaffolding, you're right. Scaffolding would be good. Okay. I just gotta fill in a few hoppers along the line here. And I'm gonna use the hoppers as our buffer for storing the bamboo. Simple. I have so many hoppers now. It's funny how you go from nothing. Started with absolutely nothing at all. Holy cow, I can make a whole floor platform with hoppers. I have to come over and cover this with something too. Otherwise every little bit of stuff will be able to fall in and plug up the furnace, so then the furnace won't work because there's some non-burnable item flying into it. Oh, look at me go. Cool. So, definitely going to need power rail. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a power rail. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a power rail. I don't know if this 10 thing is anything, but should probably put a power rail here. That's a good spot for you. Power rail. Redstone torch. Come on. Oh my goodness, can I make things seem more awkward, or it's just a talent I have? Torch. Go. Yeah, I know you're stuck again. Did it again. You kind of forgot to put the rails here, Stephen. Poppasteves. Okay. Watch me push this minecart into the ocean. No, I didn't. Okay, is this gonna work or what? Do I have enough power rails? And across and then all the way back. Yeah, this seems alright. And everybody's got two. Oh, 5 because he's 6 because he's spinning back again. Okay, this is going to work. Do not get stone inside your... Okay, but I should cover this. Not with cobble. Maybe I should use cobble. But yeah, I need to cover this so that things do not fall in. Such as the wandering trader dude that breaks leads all the time, and me mining up above or building something up there and breaking blocks and that type of nonsense that I always get myself involved in. And now these are all spawnable spots. I just ran out. It's serious. I just run out of cobblestone. Deep slate cobblestone. I am using I'm going to definitely need a lot of bamboo supply, but again, I'm not really planning on grinding out a ton of gold. I don't need that much gold. You know, the occasional golden apple or a few dozen powered rails. I'm really all I need gold for. And really, all I'm trying to do is get rid of the swords. I don't need the swords, and we'll probably have plenty of gold to do whatever I need. Okay, next step is this. This is what we put in, which we want. Cook. That's where all the swords go. I'm thinking. The output will be nuggets, not ingots. So I guess even if there's rails on it, things will still fall through the rail into the hopper. It's always a risk. Something's going to get in there and plug up the system. Am I going to fall in the water? Next step would be to get this up. No, let's get the output. These things are nuggets. Okay, ow. These things are going to be nuggets coming out of here. I kind of want to feed them back into the system so that I get ingots. I'm already crafting ingots. Revisit what I've built already is sometimes. So what have I got going on here? Oh my goodness. But I'm pretty sure, don't I? See, I have a crafter here. Crafts up. Right. Then it just feeds it to here, which I haven't taken it anywhere from here. So I have to feed those ingots into this line. Now with that there. Now with that there. I suppose it would be just as easy to put in another crafter circuit. And then I can just convert the output of these guys, all the little nuggets into, then I can just feed it. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Definitely the best bet. Okay. So I got a fuel line going. I got bamboo feeding the system here. As long as as long as we don't overuse the gold farm, the swords will eventually get put through. The only thing is you can't run it on empty. It's got to have a surplus of bamboo. But the old bamboo feeder is constantly working. Just constantly filling the, so we should be good. It will be fine. I don't know why you worry. Why anyone would worry. Now I got to bring this line up and across the top, and then back down again. Fill up with our swords. I should check to see exactly how much bamboo has moved over in this amount of time. Shame it didn't have some scaffolding. So what do I have? Are these all? I can't check the hoppers anymore because I'm above them. I put the stone there, silly boy. Sometimes, silly boy, I have to go underneath. Check. And we have none. None. 8. Plus this is 64. Got a stack in the furnace. So as long as you don't, pound away, it's not that kind of farm. Not here to win any world records. Okay. So now it's just a delivery system. Craft it into the ingots, fill back into the system, and then I can run a hopper line down here and have all my gold down here. Then bring the gunpowder over, put a little sugarcane thing going on, and I'll get my rockets. Kind of thinking of doing the rockets. Usually I only use level 1 rockets, so I don't really need to make anything fancy like level 3. It's not even that fancy, it's not hard. But I never used level 3 rockets. So no, I'm just going to set up level 1 rockets and then also set up so I have gunpowder for TNT. Other explosive fun stuff. Well, I guess that's basically the only explosive fun stuff. TNT, but yeah. So when I'm using my elytra, it's more, I don't use level 3 distance. I use level 1s, gets me close. Gets me, I'm usually close enough. But I do have a lot of gunpowder. I gotta deal with this at some point. Soon. I'm gonna call it a night. And guys, I like your little room. I have to finish the ceiling though. getting cool. I haven't ventured far in this world. I did go to the fortress. I did go to the get the blaze rods and stuff. I have been to the nether. I had to get the quartz. Oh, I did mess up though. I did one of my multi-level creeper farm thing here. One of my sections doesn't have trapdoors. For those who missed that earlier. Yes, a sand source. I do need to find a source for sand. Get some alleys out there or something. Find a desert. That's another thing. I'd like to set up a minecart rail just so I could ride the rail off to a desert or something. Enjoy the scenery. But it's coming together. And as the sun goes down, Poppasteves get tired. This has been fun. I can't wait to get her up and running and see how it performs. But I do need to let the bamboo build up. A few more farms. Still got lots of ideas. I want to, once I get it all built up, put walls around it, make it a castle. So I'm basically building the interior first, and then I'll build a castle around it. It's a bit of a dream. But speaking of dreams, I must be off. Thanks for viewing. But for now, this is Poppasteves signing off.